Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, by Patricia Hutchison, from the Cultural Celebrations Collection. This book has a thing that you can scan here, and it'll take you to, it says, loaded with information, so you can learn even more. Scan this code and others like it while you read, or visit the website below to make this book pop. So that's popbooksonline.com/day-of-the-dead. This is a chapter book, so I think I can go ahead and just read most of it. It'll be a little bit longer of a video. But Chapter 1, Celebrating Life. On November 1st and 2nd, skeletons fill the streets, but they are not meant to be scary. Instead, they dance and wear bright colors. Day of the Dead is like a lively family reunion. People honor family members who have died. Day of the Dead is celebrated in Mexico. On this holiday, some people believe that departed loved ones return to Earth. The dead do not want to find their friends and family sad. Instead, they expect to see parties. Day of the Dead celebrates life. Decorations line the streets. People dance. They play fun music. The holiday treats death as a normal part of life. Many people hold many beliefs about Day of the Dead. Some people think the border between the real world and the spirit world disappears. Chapter 2, History of the Day of the Dead. For hundreds of years, the Aztecs ruled much of present-day Mexico. These people believed the dead had to make a final journey. The trip was long and hard. So families left food and tools for their loved ones. These items would help make the journey easier for the dead. In the 1500s, the Spanish took over Mexico. Most people from Spain were Catholic. They celebrated All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. These feasts happened on November 1st and 2nd. Did you know? Catholic holidays often mixed with pre-Christian holidays, such as a fall celebration known as Samhain. People had feasts for the dead. The Spanish forced most Aztecs to become Catholic, but the Aztecs kept many of their traditions. On November 1st, for example, they celebrated departed children. On November 2nd, people honored adults who had passed away. These traditions have lived on over hundreds of years. Celebrating Day of the Dead. October 31st, people decorate the graves of young children. Many believe that these souls rise at midnight. November 1st, after being with their families, the children's souls return to the land of the dead. Then the adult spirits arrive. These spirits arrive in the form of butterflies. November 2nd, families eat a dinner that includes Day of the Dead bread. Some families set a place at the table for their departed loved ones. Families also visit and decorate their loved one's grave. And November 3rd, in some places, actors wearing masks run around town. They chase souls back to the land of the dead. Families blow out the candles and take down the decorations. Chapter 3, Building an Ofrenda. For Day of the Dead, most families build ofrendas in their homes. These altars honor loved ones who have died. A traditional ofrenda has certain items. People set out food and water for the spirits. They light candles too. These items are symbols of earth, water, and fire. Each ofrenda is different, but a family often places pictures on top of the altar. These pictures show departed loved ones. People may also scatter jewelry and clothing on the altar. They often put out marigolds too. Marigolds. Marigold petals are often an important part of ofrendas. Their strong scent attracts departed loved ones. It helps them find their way to the food at the altars. The bright flowers also show the beauty of life. The orange and yellow colors remind people of the sun. They are symbols of rebirth. In the Nahuatl language, marigolds are called cempasúchil. Doing my best at this pronunciations. A family also puts Day of the Dead bread on the altar. The bread tends to be sweet. It may have strips of bread that are laid on top. These strips represent bones. Did you know a loved one's favorite foods and drinks often go on the bottom table of the altar? Chapter 4. Symbols and Graveside Parties. Day of the Dead has many symbols. Skulls and skeletons are some main ones. Sweet sugar skulls decorate the ofrenda. People wear skull-shaped masks in the parade. The skulls are colorful. Many have big smiles. They show how death is another part of life. Anything that I don't read here, you can buy the book or pause the video and read on your own. Monarch butterflies are also important symbols. Every fall, the butterflies travel to Mexico for the winter. Aztecs believed those butterflies were the spirits of their dead ancestors. Today, people visit the places where the butterflies land. During graveside parties, family members sing, dance, and eat. They share stories about their loved ones. On November 2nd, families travel to the cemetery. They clean their loved ones' graves. They decorate the graves too. Then the families throw parties at the cemetery. Every family celebrates Day of the Dead differently, but the holiday helps them remember and honor their loved ones. And some more information at the back. And of course, there's that website that you can go to learn more. But that was Day of the Dead by Patricia Hutchison. And this is EDU Kids Pace. Subscribe for more stories, books, and lessons, and hit the bell button so you're notified when I put out new videos. And I still have an ongoing crowdfunding campaign on with the company that I make other educational lessons videos for, which is Montessori Laboratory. We are trying to create educational resources for anyone to use anywhere in the world forever, and we are basing them on a tried and true curriculum, which is the Montessori method, but it can be used by teachers and parents and tutors and just kids or adults who want to learn. We just need a little help getting them started. Thank you.